Hello. I'm back. I just went to my 38-week appointment, so I wanted to share how that went with you guys and how baby girl's doing. So the day before yesterday, I had a fetal appointment. So with the fetal doctor, what she does is she measures the baby. So she went ahead and measured the baby to make sure she was growing the right length and everything. So they measured her head, all her anatomy again, and the doctor said that the baby's weighing 6.5 pounds, which is within the normal range. And I'm 38 weeks. I was 38 weeks and 2 days, right? So the baby's measuring 37 weeks and 2 days, right? And then they told me that the baby weighs 6.5 pounds, which is within the normal range, okay? So then when the doctor walks in, she says that the stomach looks small. So my stomach looks small, right? So I was a little confused. I'm like, okay, but she's normal, within the normal range. So if she's measuring 37 weeks, I asked the doctor if I should push my inducement date back further because she's measuring smaller. So I'm supposed to be due the 21st, and my inducement is the 25th. That's what's scheduled, right? So when I asked her if I should push the inducement back since she's measuring smaller, she said if anything, I should not let her go beyond her due date. So to get induced by her due date, and I was so confused about that because I was like, well, everything looks normal. Why should I get induced before the due date? So the next day, I went and saw my regular OB-gynecologist, my original one, and she explained to me that I was super confused, so I had her explain everything to me. Okay, so how can I put it? My stomach is measuring small, right? So they had to run further tests, like check the placenta if it was working properly. They checked the umbilical cord, and that's working properly too. So that's why I was confused. So my doctor explained to me that the reason why she's weighing 6.5 pounds is because she's a tall baby. So they measured her head, her legs, and her arms and her stomach. So that's why she's 6.5 pounds, because she's a tall baby. But her stomach is measuring small. So her stomach is measuring 2% out of 50%. So that's really low. Looking back at the notes, it says that her stomach is measuring 34 weeks. So what the doctor recommended for me to do is to get her out so